In this video, we're going to look at the physical features of the HP Chromebook. The first major physical feature of the HP Chromebook is the protective sleeve that's on the outside. It just helps protect the corners and the sides and give an extra layer of protection to the Chromebook itself. Moving on to the connectors, on the right hand side of the Chromebook, we've got the standard USB-A type connection for a keyboard or a mouse. Then you have a headphone jack here, the standard mini plug connector. Then you've got a USB-C, which can be used for charging and connecting to a display. And then there is a mini SD card slot for SD card memory cards, and a little LED that lets you know the memory card's been plugged in. Along the left hand side of the Chromebook, we have another USB-A type connector here for mouse or keyboard. We've got a USB-C, again for charging, connecting to a display. This is for a cable lock. You can get a cable lock that is compatible with this connector and secure your Chromebook with a cable lock. Next to that is the power button, and then next to the power button is a LED that lets you know if it's charging or turned on, and then a volume knob for up and down volume. Looking at the keyboard itself, pretty standard style laptop keyboard. One of the big major additions to this Chromebook is the Stylus. So right here along the top, that has its own little place on the keyboard, is what's called a garaged pen or garage stylus. To pull it out, you just use your finger to kind of pop it loose, and it looks just like a regular pen, which will allow you to interact with the screen by clicking icons and drawing and making notes. Notice the Stylus has these 3 contact points on it. That's because it has a battery inside and it has to be charged. So to charge the Stylus, you put it back in the garage just by placing it in the area here, and it'll magnetize onto the charging port. And when the Chromebook is turned on or charging, you'll see a little LED that tells you it's charging the battery. Besides that, you've got your standard trackpad here where you can click icons and move the cursor around with your finger. On the keyboard, you've got a lock button along the top, the volume up and down keys, the brightness keys, the multi-view look, the full screen look, the reload, go forward and backwards in the escape key, and then also a search button which allows you to search. Lastly, I just want to point out the cameras on the Chromebook. So along the top is the usual camera you would find on any laptop with 2 microphones, but there's also a camera in the lower left corner of the keyboard. This camera is when you put the Chromebook into tablet mode by kind of folding it around like this, and then you tilt the Chromebook up like this, so you're in tablet mode on one side, and then on the other side you have a camera that you can use. The camera is right there, a camera that you can use to record video or take pictures while you're in tablet mode. And those are the physical features of the HP Chromebook.